Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we have a cool team sent in from Wigglypoo, a fellow content creator who has not only Regidrago, which we know is a new cool Pokemon, but also Lickitung with Wrap. Lickitung used to run the Great League. He was him. He was the man. He was the bulky beast that just dished out a ton of neutral damage to everything in its path, was so difficult to get rid of. But Lickitung now, after having nerfed Body Slam, is not as popular anymore, but it did get a buff in this recent season, and that is Wrap. Wrap now guarantees a defense drop to your opponent, and it is a little bit more energy costly than Body Slam was, so it takes a little bit longer to get there, but we're going to see how Wrap Lickitung performs in the Great League here. Regidrago, Lickitung, Furret is the team, and Regidrago as well will be fun to watch in this video. It is very powerful with that Dragon Energy attack, and of course Dragon Breath is always very oppressive as a fast attack. Safe swap Lickitung, met by Furret, so not ideal. Furret going to resist the lick damage heavily, but oh, we actually get a shield from the Wrap. I mean, that's a good start, and we drop the defense, as you see, of the Furret. Also, how about that Wrap animation? Looks kind of cool. It's fun seeing animations of things that you don't typically see. Furret does fire off another attack, and we're going to shield again to get off this next Wrap. And let's see how much damage this Wrap inflicts upon to the Furret. Wrap, nothing crazy, but a decent chunk of damage. We swap for the Breaking Swipe here. Get rid of the Furret. Clodsire is going to come back now, and we're just... It looks like we were reaching straight for that Breaking Swipe, but we're going to let this go. Earthquake connects, yikes. But Regidrago actually takes it quite well. And now we're going for the big Dragon Energy. This does a ton of damage. Dragon Energy, bang. Gonna set up the Dragon Breath down. And what's gonna come in? It's gonna be Jellicent. Oh, poor Jelly. This game has completely flipped on its head. Dominant matchup here for Furret. Because you resist the Hexes, you can take 2 Surfs, no problem. Well, maybe slight problem. That actually does pretty close to half health. But going to go for a Trailblaze here, and should be in a pretty commanding position. Shield, because why not? And we also ramp up our attacks. These Sucker Punches are really doing a lot. I think we probably could have lived the Surf, but just not going to take any chances. Feels like it's the safer play to go for a boosted Swift, and then a little flare in the end, swapping into Licky and getting the final lick down. Regidrago into Jelly. They safe swap Steelix, but it's a Thunderfang Steelix, so it's really not that bad. And you know what? I like this play of swapping in Licky because it doesn't even matter if we keep Switch, really. Maybe it does, depending on what's in the back. But Furret does absolutely fine against Jelly, so we don't even care about keeping Switch here, even if we don't have a great answer to Steelix here. I don't know, maybe Furret would have made sense as well, because you actually have Trailblaze, but and like neutral Sucker Punch damage, but I think this is fine. Go for the Breaking Swipe, and they're probably going to reveal their third Pokemon, assuming they have a better answer to Regidrago. No, they come back in with Jelly. Wow, what a read. That's probably not what Wiggly wanted to see. Dragon Energy, bang, big damage. Furret swap. Met by Claude. Now, normally this would be favorable for Claude because it just kind of outbulks Furret. But because all shields are in play, I feel like this is going to favor Furret. Because we're just going to keep ramping up, or at this point, since we're already ramped up, maybe we just go for Swift for cheaper energy cost. Swift actually does more damage than the Trailblaze, and there we go. We see it connect, and this opponent is not using any shields. I feel like we might as well shield this, right? No? Okay. Calls the Stone Edge, and now we still have a shield for Jelly. I think you shield just to get that one Sucker Punch off, personally, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, they Shadow Ball BM. Wiggly. You didn't even let them get the shield with a Shadow Ball. How rude. How rude. Regidrago into Corsola. Oh, we catch a Nightshade onto Licky. Beautiful. Beautiful catch. In comes Pod, and it is a Fury Cutter Pod, so Pod might have the slight advantage here, but I'm interested to see how much Wrap does in this matchup. We're also going to lower that defense, of course. As we know, Wrap with that cool animation. And we're just going to let this go. Maybe set up a Dragon Breath down. And the Dragon Breath down becomes easier, right? Because we debuffed them. Look at these Dragon Breaths chunking. They don't even get to another attack. Perfect. Big Dragon Energy. Dusknoir? Dude. ABA Pure Ghost? What on earth? What a wild team. They do not want to see a Furret in the lead. That's for sure. And the Furret is going to be in the back. And they top left. They're out of here. They are out of here. What a wild team. Regidrago into Mandy. Regidrago can put on some nice pressure here with the Dragon Breath damage, the Dragon Energy, of course. Man, really solid damage against such a bulky Pokemon. And as you see, like, takes the Aerial Ice very well. Regidrago not that glassy, really. Kind of a middle-of-the-road bulk type Pokemon. Levitating in the air. Shields the Dark Pulse. Very nice. Gotta go for the Breaking Swipe bait. I like it. I feel like this is a tough no-shield for the opponent. And safe swap Licky after we got the Breaking Swipe debuff as well. This is really nice because Crunch definitely is not even going to come close to two-shotting now. They're going to need 3. Second Crunch coming through. Licky approaching the Wrap. Gets it off. I feel like Wrap might be around enough to knock out at this range. Oh, I'm wrong. Definitely not. Non-Shadow Quag. Honestly, can we even live this and still get to the Power Whip? Oh, Mud Bomb. Okay. Mud Bomb doing slightly more. Even Aqua Tail might have been enough. We go for Trailblaze here, though, and Furret. Looking very mighty. Wagging that little tail. Can take a move here, no problem. It's just a Mud Bomb. Bombs away, and now that we're boosted, we can get away with just going for Swift against Quag here. Shield the Mud Bomb. They do make the catch onto Drapion. And we're not going to bother undercharging because we have close to a Breaking Swipe on Regidrago. So we swap. We go for the Breaking Swipe. I think this should just barely be enough. Or like one Dragon Breath after. Yep. One Dragon Breath after. And Mandy gets Dragon Breath down. It was so low. Wow. Great game. And this video, I think, is going to be on the quicker side. It is only one more battle, I believe. So here we go. Regidrago into Unova Stunfisk, the Pancake. Flat Stanley, as we affectionately call him. Dragon Energy coming through. Big damage. And we could just take this, no problem. Go for the Dragon Breath down. Opponent may decide to pivot here. No, they just surrender the Dragon Breath down. In comes Pod, and man, Regidrago, whenever you can win the lead, even shields, and then still get another attack off, that's really nice. We even get a shield, and we pivot, which I don't think is a bad play at all, because both of our back Pokemon are quite similar, right? So, might as well just aggressively swap and not surrender that big farm down, and this is absolutely perfect, because Licky is probably a little bit better against Mandibuzz than Furret. I mean, I guess it's probably pretty similar, to be honest. But at least we have the ability to debuff this thing, which is going to be really nice. Now the next Wrap, doing even more damage. And I think we just put this all on Furret at this point. Coming in Regidrago is probably a little bit too risky. Yeah, waits out the clock a little bit. Comes in Furret. Tried to make a catch unsuccessfully. Dark Pulse does connect. And I like this play. Go for the Trailblade because they're probably not going to shield this. I don't know why we're undercharging. I feel like it's a little risky. Mandibus is so bulky. But I guess it was double defense dropped. And at this point, I think we just commit to Sucker Punches. No reason to ever throw Swift unless you get to 2. Okay. But maybe we feel like we get to 2 before we Sucker Punch down. So we're going for it. And they let it go. Interesting. Huh. I guess they recognized they were going to get outpaced, but I don't know. I feel like the Furt was so low. Maybe you give yourself a chance in case there's like some crazy Fury Cutter down. But anyway, always great battles from Wigglypoo. Thank you very much, my man, for the submission. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Lickitung with Wrap. Fun Pokemon to use. I don't know if it's going to be meta or if it's back per se, but it is still a very bulky Pokemon, and now the ability to debuff your opponent with 100% rate on that Wrap move is definitely nice. So I think it definitely has some niche play in the Go Battle League and maybe more so in restricted formats as well. Regidrago, I think, is the real deal, and we know Furret is a strong pick as well. So thanks to Wigglypoo. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All your comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.